Shabbat Shalom Kakodash, the barns to the elders and apostles of the great millstone. Salutation to your Akim that's out there pushing this truth with all honesty and sincerity by way of the highways and byways, going down the streets teaching and preaching, also by way of the internet. This is your brother Nayap, and I'm back with another news update. Don't have really anything to say. I'm just gonna let these roll, so let's go.
Fortune magazine reports that the weekly foot traffic at Target is down more than 6% on average. That's since the chain decided in late January to end its diversity, equity, and inclusion program. Michael Galvez founded the movement dubbed the Latino Freeze. It's a call for all Latinos nationwide to boycott Target and other stores that drop their DEI programs. The Central Valley medical doctor says Latinos and their supporters can't ease up now.
And so it's actually very easy for us to stick with the Latino Freeze because we know that this is for the long term, right?
Economists estimate Latinos make up $3.5 trillion in buying power, and that has political scientists underlining the determination of the Latino consumer.
It can be done. When you take what matters most to Latinos and there's a real passion, you can focus that. And if you focus it on one organization, it'll have the intended effect.
Alright, breaking news, and this shit took a twirl, bro. So a sushi restaurant owner in New Jersey named Sushi Joe or John, who was charged with being an unregistered Chinese, I guess, agent or spy in like 2021, convicted in 2024 of it to probation, was just picked up by ICE. There is so much that happened in that sentence that I have so many questions, like why'd they let him go? How was he fighting that case for 4 years? In the wording, you're essentially calling him a spy. I'm not saying he didn't deserve probation. And then ICE just said, yeah, get that motherfucker. So many things.
We have some big news right now. Donald Trump is considering a plan to give every resident of Greenland $10,000 of your taxpayer dollars in an effort to try to get the Greenlanders into becoming part of the United States. No, I'm not kidding. This is a serious...
Britain, the war on Christianity just went next level. Labour-run Rushmore Council just tried to ban prayer in public for people, handing out Bibles, laying hands in prayer, even with consent penalty, up to 2 years in prison. This isn't keeping the peace. This is criminalising Christianity. You might ask what this means. I'm going to tell you. In a nation built on Christian values, you can call for jihad in the streets, no problem. But prayer for someone in love and faith, jail. Britain's Christian heritage is being erased. Public faith is being outlawed. And Labour is leading the charge. This is a direct attack on the church. This is a direct attack on Jesus himself. First it was censorship, then it was hate speech laws. Now prayer is a crime. Who's next? What's next? They want silent Christians. They want a godless Britain. And they want the state as your only authority. Britain, wake up. This isn't about noise complaints. This is a spiritual warfare. Prayer louder. Stand stronger. Never back down. Jesus is king, not the state.
All I'm gonna say is that they talk about our people. All right. Now, if these are the children of God, why are they behaving like this? All right. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. Why are you behaving like this if you're claiming to be the children of God? I just recently, I knew I was gonna say something, but I recently just seen a small hat, and I guess it was this dude this white dude, he was, walking, so-called white dude. He's walking, he looked like a priest or something like that, but all you know is the other white dude, because they're both the same. The other white dude is walking up, the small hat is walking up to the other white dude who's bigger than him, and he just, he just starts spitting on him. And when the dude, which I'm surprised he kept his composure, but the dude had ended up trying to take a picture of him or whatever, and the other person started calling him, crazy names and stuff like that. Man, that's all I wanted to say. I'm gonna rewind it. This is horrible. This is fucking stupid. Do that look like a child of God? I rest my case.
The state of Israel is actually connected to America in a very arcane and secret way. So the state of Israel is connected to the American federal system. That's why America sends billions, incredible amounts of money. Why? Now, we know that Israel is very important because of strategically where it sits on the trade routes to control the flow of oil, drugs, diamond, the control of money, banking, fraternities, controlling the flow of commerce and business in the world. But you've got to give the people who are going to go over there and lose their lives in war, you've got to give them a reason. So we tell them that it's religious. It's the Lord's chosen people, the Lord's people. And the Lord himself has chosen Israel. And we give them a line. You'd be surprised what Americans love. They love that kind of stuff. And the Lord Jesus was there, and all that. So we have to protect that little country, Israel, because it's the Lord's will.
A Christian evangelist who has been beaten, chased by mobs, unlawfully jailed, and even stabbed.
Can someone call ambulance, please? Somebody call the ambulance, bro.
All for the sake of the gospel. This is not Afghanistan or Saudi Arabia, however. It is officially Christian Britain. Her name is Hatun Tash, and what's been done to her has even caught the attention of the British media. Hatun Tash grew up as a Muslim in Turkey and became a Christian after arriving in Great Britain. And as an ex-Muslim speaking out against Islam, she's become a target. Tash told us she's changed residences more than 50 times in the past 4 years because she knows Muslims are looking for her in order to kill her. One man has already been sentenced to 24 years in prison for trying. Because of this ongoing danger, she asked that we interview her from a secret location. Tash told us her conversion to Christ began when she learned the truth about Islam and Muhammad.
As I read his biography, it was very disturbing to me. So the man you grew up to love and honor suddenly turns out to be like, yeah, not good at all. And decided, yep, I can't be Muslim.
Then she learned about a very different God than the one of Islam.
As you dig into it, you get to meet with a God who is not...
Or did y'all just see what happened? China just came out and said all y'all black folks been buying reps. So all y'all black folks that used to go stand in line for Gucci, Prada, and Louis and all these folks, them folk been overpricing y'all for some fake bags or whatever y'all buying, and y'all fell for it. And that's why I say a lot of y'all black people, y'all get money, y'all don't have no goddamn mind. And let me tell y'all how these designer stores work now. They see black people come in, they give y'all a fake bag. Y'all gonna buy it, high price, whatever. And the other race come in, white, Mexican, it don't matter. They gonna get the real bag. Y'all black people are not finna get the real bag. They gonna forever sell y'all a fake bag because they know that y'all little-minded. First thing y'all gonna say, well, I got this from Gucci, so I know it real. Y'all gonna stay y'all ass out these 4 stores. And I can imagine the one that buying Birkin bags. Lord. $30,000 to $80,000 for a fake bag. Oh my God. And another race walking out with the real bag. I know y'all feel stupid. Because they know y'all black people ain't finna check for nothing. And I be trying to tell y'all, the stuff that y'all be calling fake, they made with the same material and they made from the same people. All of it is just the same. It ain't no different. Leather is leather. Snakeskin is snakeskin. Gator is gator. Cloth is cloth. Suede is suede. Ain't nothing different from none of that. All that is the same exact thing.
A big piece of Burning Man has arrived in San Francisco. Today, the city is unveiling a giant statue in front of the Ferry Building Tower. It's called Our Evolution or Revolution. The statue is 45 feet tall, weighs about 32,000 pounds, and was originally displayed at Burning Man in 2015. San Francisco Recreation and Parks says it'll stay in the city for at least 6 months, but could stay longer. A celebration is being held tonight at the Embarcadero Plaza to introduce the statue to the public. It'll feature music, an art market, and food trucks. That starts in just about 20 minutes and will run until 8 o'clock tonight.